Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that it is October, the month of all things spooky and scary and horror. And while I don't generally like too many horror games, one of the few exceptions is Until Dawn. I love this game, and I've played this game a couple times, and I have watched some people play this. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. However, because of that, I feel like it'd be kind of boring to just play through it normally and, try and keep everyone alive, because I'm pretty sure I could do that, but I don't really want to do that. Instead, I'm going to be the biggest monster in this game, and I am just going to kill everyone as fast as possible. So, I'm very excited for that. If you don't know much about this game, essentially, there's, I think, like 8 characters. There's a small group of characters. They're either high school, college-age students that go off into, like, a cabin. Shenanigans happen. I won't spoil the story yet. And based on your choices, you can either have all of them survive, none of them survive, or a mixture somewhere in the middle. So the first time I played this, I'm pretty sure like 2 people ended up staying alive. The second time I played this, I think there was like 4 people that stayed alive. And then as I've watched people play it, I know how to keep everyone alive. And I'm pretty sure I know either the best or the most fun ways to kill people. But we'll see. That was years ago. We'll see how much of that memory sticks. And yeah, I think that is it. If you have never seen this game, I will not spoil any story events before they happen. The only things that I may spoil is I might talk about what would have happened if I was playing a more normal game. But yeah. Starting a new story? Yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I haven't actually played this game in like 3 years. Or more, probably. I have no idea. I have no idea the last time I actually played this, so it's fine. I have no idea what the last playthrough on this save file even is, so I'm sure it's fine. But one of this game's big things is like the butterfly effect. So you'll see this butterfly here and there, because depending on your choices, it can change what happens. Oh yeah, smallest decision can dramatically change the future. I'm so excited for this. The only variations of this that I've seen, I think I watched a video that was just like, how to kill all the characters. And then I've seen people go in playing this blind and try to like play it bad, but I don't know if I've ever watched a playthrough of somebody intentionally killing everybody and just basically being a monster. I'm kind of going to just make a meme of this game and see how it goes from there. But we have a nice little intro here to introduce the story. Really cool looking cabin. I'm also not 100% sure if the audio balance is going to be great or not, so just let me know as we go if that needs adjusting or not. But I don't want the audio too low because I want y'all to be able to hear the characters talk. Although I turned on subtitles as well. Oh no, scary killer.
On it. I'm just looking out for my girl, and
Drama.
Because he's class pres doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I think they are high school age.
Whatever you say, darling.
What's gonna happen? Oh, by the way, this game does have some jump scares here and there, and I will not let you know when they're gonna happen, but just know that I know about them. Although I will say I don't think any of them happen here. You're safe for now.
Mike. Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Ooh. Oh, we don't get to see? Oh, that's spooky. That's scary.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
Oh, she saw. Alright. I now take control of Beth. And the characters you control will change from time to time. I think you can go to the white lights. Yeah, use the right stick to look around. Opposite glint can be inspected. Cool, cool. We got a bottle. And, I think it's some whiskey, and it's very empty. I think someone might have been drinking here. And passed out.
Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Even though the night is still young. What do I want to inspect? Are there other glints? I'm a little rusty on the beginning parts of this game. I know there's not too much navigation here. I feel like you don't have to go over this way. I thought I just had to, oh, can I leave? Let's leave. We'll go check it out for ourselves. What do you mean? We can't unlock the door? We're inside. Can we wake Josh up? I forget. Hello? Josh? Oh, maybe we'll go upstairs. Yeah, let's try and go upstairs. Or through this door? I forget the first thing that you have to do. Oh. This looks familiar. Yep. We got it. Oh, Hannah, you look so damn hot in the shirt, but I bet you're even better out of it. Come to my guest room, 2 a.m. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. All right, it is kind of late at night.
What did our naive sister get herself into now?
The funny thing is I immediately found the front door, but that's not the way to go. So that's what this is all about.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
He seems like he's a little too into it.
Oh my god, she's taking her shirt off. What? Oh my god. Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah. It's all got out of hand, but
Yeah, immediately they're like, oh, I think we're kind of jerks.
You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah.
Oh no! Not outside where the scary man is. Okay. We've already found the front door once. We can do it again. We'll wake Josh up. Josh, let's go.
Josh.
Wake yourself up. We need to go find Hannah.
Guys, there's someone outside.
Guys.
Help?
Hannah.
Come on, Hannah, come back.
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
Just a joke, just a prank.
Dude,
we're just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
Played with her feelings.
Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
True. Mike is a jerk. Alright, we gotta find Hannah. You know what that means. We tripped the whole way there. Let's go. Gotta go fast. We gotta get Hannah. Oh, I'm never gonna get over doing this. I think there are some QuickTime events like that if you fail, you do have to do them again, but I just want to see how many of them I don't have to do. You know what? Oh, what is that noise? Surely it isn't anything dangerous. I like following noises in the woods.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
Come on, make a noise, Hannah. Oh, following the shadow seems way more ominous. Let's do that. Do we find anybody? Where are we going? Hannah! Alright, I forgot you have to, like, use the touchpad. Look at that game immersion. I had to unlock my phone.
Hannah!
Alright, I'm pretty sure we just walk forward. Oh yeah, I can use the right analog stick to look for stuff. I mean, if Hannah is right here, she'll hear us. I'm sure you moving the right stick left and right isn't actually going to do anything. Oh my gosh. I hate little jump scares like that. Yeah, we should be going a lot faster than this. I think our sister, I think Beth's sister is like missing, and she's just like, let's walk casually and just see what happens. Oh, all right. These are totems. They have different colors. This one's white on the back, and they'll show you something. I forget what the colors mean. Oh no. Oh. That's probably not good. Oh, that's a death totem. All right, my bad. The backs might be the same. I think the fronts are a little different. Which I think, can we look at them right now? Can we? No, I think there's a different menu for that. There it is. I was like, there's a, yeah, you can see there's death, guidance, loss, danger, fortune. Death will show you a death in the future. Guidance will try to help you. Loss could be somewhat, I think death might be your own death. Loss might be somebody else's death. I'm not entirely sure. That could be completely wrong. Danger is just something to look out for that could hurt you, but it's, I don't think usually involves death. I don't remember. And then fortune, I don't remember the difference between fortune and guidance. If totems are on the way, I'll show you some, but I don't plan on going out of my way to like see all the totems. Because, I mean, I'm not even following the game's tutorial instructions that they're giving me. Why am I gonna follow the totems instructions? But yeah, we may or may not have seen a vision of something that might happen. Maybe it depends on what kind of choices we make. Fire? Hannah, is that you?
What the hell was that?
You got a flamethrower that you're playing with in the woods? Oh no, that's not you. Oh, then who has the flamethrower?
Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing.
Come on, Hannah, let's go back.
Take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah?
Uh-oh. Run! Oh, now they learned how to run. Don't trip and fall. Oh, what'd I just say? Come on. Oh, the totem descriptions did tell me what they're for? Alright, I was just guessing. Death is a possible death of a person who finds it. Maybe I'll look at it again whenever we find another totem. This probably isn't good. No, no, no! We can't have people die already. That would be crazy. Nah, it's okay, we got it. We got it, we're hanging on.
Hold on! Hold on!
Ah! Oh look, he's lending a helping hand. Oh, perfect. Bye, Hannah. I'm gonna make a new friend.
I'm so sorry.
Come here, friend. Oh. Oh, it's like we just saw that. Ooh. Sucks to suck. So, that's the intro of the game, and that basically happens no matter what you do. No matter what your choices are, that's essentially what happens. That's just the lead up to the actual game, which we'll see. But now we get to meet this guy.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
And what's that?
You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control.
We're a year in the future now.
Accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
It will.
So, you have committed to
Sorry, I'm not installing that.
game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through.
Oh, you want to help me with my game? I think that makes you a criminal.
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it.
I don't think I'm the one who's going to be upset here.
All right. We will start with a simple exercise.
Oh, I love these simple exercises.
Please pick up a card. And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it.
Oh, let's do it.
It's essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
I forget, is this the picture that I think it is? Uh, I was like, yeah, can I please pick it up? Yeah, it's this picture. Oh, look, a little scarecrow. Nice. Like a nice little farm in the background. That's pretty neat.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
Let's see. What does this picture make me feel? You know what? I feel happy. Look at that scarecrow.
Well, that's good. In what way did it make you happy?
Oh, I wasn't ready for a follow-up question. Uh, it's peaceful.
Oh,
Won't be for long.
interesting. It's interesting. So, would it make you happy to spend the whole week here all by yourself?
All by myself? How's the internet looking out there? I'll just commit. I'm gonna tell him yes. I don't know if I really would, but, I can't go this far and say it made me happy and then say, actually, I don't want to be there.
I told you
What do you take me for, a liar?
was haunted.
I don't believe in ghosts. It's not haunted.
A level-headed response. But everyone is frightened of something.
Good luck figuring that out.
I wonder what it is that does frighten you. I really do.
Aren't you my therapist? Why do you need to figure out what my fears are? You don't need to know my fears. Don't worry about them. They're mine, not yours.
We're out of time. Let's investigate that in our next session, shall we?
Yeah, we get to have a little therapy session with this guy after each chapter. And there's 10 chapters in the game, so I guess not. Well, this is the intro. I don't know if... Yeah. We have, I think, 9. 9 therapy sessions? Something like that. Maybe 8. But they're fun. So now we get into the actual, real part of the game. That was a short therapy session. I don't know. I don't know how the payment is working. Hopefully I have insurance that covers that. I wasn't really planning on paying them because I didn't know I was getting myself into therapy, but, you know, I definitely need it. I do really like this song as well. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's a name I recognize. I forgot. I knew there were some like people with like notable actors in this game. Hayden Panettiere might be the only one that I know of. Oh, Rami Malek. Right. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Hope none of these things scare you. Creepy baby, crawling cockroach thing. And now we just vibing.
Today is the one-year anniversary.
Yeah, this song is so good.
Tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
And they were never found.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the
Ooh.
Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
Oh, did something happen before?
Well, thank you for joining us, Andy. With all the Washington
Interesting choice of words.
Their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
Oh, that happens to me more times than you would know.
Well, hello, friends and fans.
Except for usually you edit it out.
Beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second.
Yeah, we're kind of just going back to the place where...
You're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year. all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together.
Listen, I understand getting together. It is a bit weird that you go back to the same spot.
Each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget. For the sake of my sisters, and you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? And make this one trip we will never forget. All right? Yes.
Now he has to drink 2 bottles of whiskey. Double or nothing. But also, yeah, if the murderer is like still missing and hasn't been found and is still unidentified, I feel like you maybe don't want to go back, but that's just me. But yeah, that's the setup to this game. A year later, we're going back to, you know, in memoriam and just to still be together as a friend group. Death is sparing nobody today. All right. Friendship. Friendship is magic. Blackwood Pines. And oh, all right, cool. We already get to see a murderer potentially. Only good things will happen. Here we go. Sam. Sam is great. Best friend considerate, adventurous, diligent. Sure.
Hello? Someone there?
Who goes there? Oh, good. You stand Sam as well. Yeah, me too. All right, let's go. Let's get a move on. Get to walking. I do think that there is. I'm literally already moving the camera. You're a little bit late on that game. I think there's a totem somewhere up here. I remember there being one like super early. But we'll see. Objects with a glint. Yeah, there's a gate there. Nah, nothing in the corner there. All right, let's just open the gate. The gate's busted.
What?
Climb over.
Damn it.
Oh wait, was there? Oh, I didn't see if there was something on the back. My bad. How are we climbing over? There we go. I'm pretty sure we just climb the rocks. We gotta do it quick. Yeah, this is one of those that if you just miss the quick time events, you're just gonna fall back down, and then you just spend more time climbing back up. She's not gonna die from falling from this. So I'm not going to waste time that I don't have to. There's plenty of chances to make people fall over. Besides, I wouldn't want to do that to Sam right away. But her time will come. I feel like, if I remember, I feel like I did not have Sam live the first time I ever played this. I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to keep her alive, and I was really, really sad about it. Oh, hello!
Hey, little fella.
Oh, yeah, this is another feature. There's a don't move if you just don't do the controller, then nothing will happen, but if you move, then
Damn it.
it'll go away. I was actually going to move on purpose, but it actually moved right before I did that. Because I set the controller on my leg, and I think my leg was not a solid enough surface. Oh, do I have to do one successfully? Okay. I have to do one successfully. So I just set the controller on the desk where there's no possibility of it moving. But that's a really cool thing. And you'll see some of the ways that it plays out in game. But I love some of the don't move segments, even though they can be so terrifying. If you're unsure of what to do, you can see your current objective by pressing R1. Oh, right, that's the screen. And then head to the, yeah. This is a pretty linear game. There's not really any opportunities for you to really get lost. So I don't expect that to be happening here. But we are going right. I can walk a little faster. I almost forgot about that. I was gonna say, is there anything? Oh, here we go. This is people in butterfly prophecies. There you go. Death. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. Tribes who lived in these mountains reserved butterflies carried dreams and prophecies of possible futures. The color of the butterfly indicated the nature of the prophecy, and this is the color on the outline of the front. So we already saw one death one that's outlined in black. Prophesies the dreamer's death. Danger. Red butterflies warned of dangerous events. Loss. Brown butterflies foretold of tragedy affecting friends. So yeah, loss is somebody else, not you. Guidance. Yellow butterflies offer visions to help and guide, and then fortune are just white butterflies brought dreams of luck and good fortune. Okay, I guess guidance is like, hey, this might be something to help you, and fortune is just like, hey, this good thing will happen. I guess that's the difference between guidance and fortune. There should be a totem like right next to it. Perfect. Yeah, we can pick up totems, and it will reveal the color and possible future. Let's see. I actually don't remember which this one is. It's yellow, so it's guidance. It's going to help us. All right, we saw a bird. We saw a man, and we'll see what we can do with that. The future is uncertain. Whether or not the prophecy comes true depends on the choices you make. We'll see what choices I make. But I actually think that scenario comes up pretty soon. I think we actually want to come here.
You here? Bag's here. Where are you?
Chris?
In the bag,
I don't think we even know who Chris is yet.
Hello. What do we...
Where did Chris go without his phone? That's crazy. Come on. Oh no, we gotta snoop for sure. What's Chris up to? This is what you get for leaving your phone out here.
Look who it is.
Oh, Ashley. Ooh, who's Ashley?
He knows it.
Hey, what's up? Chris has a crush on Ashley. That's his entire personality. Methodical, protective, humorous. Yeah, he's kind of like class clownish thing.
Scared me.
I'm sorry. Are you my secretary?
I can be.
What's buzzing?
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me know. I can take it from here.
Chris, you have so many pockets. Just like have your phone on you. What kind of crazy person are you?
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
We'll see about that. Status update. Alright, I think status updates are so you can see a character's like relationship changes with a certain person. Because I decided to snoop through Chris's phone, he now likes me less than average. Because everybody starts at like an average level, and so I just made that relationship worse. Which is fine. What this? Shiny light? Oh, a clue.
Look at this.
Victor Milgram, male, 6'2".
You think we'll get a visit from America's Most Wanted?
Last seen in 1998.
Someone thought so.
Oh, come on. This place is abandoned most of the year. Nobody comes up here.
Yeah, surely collect clues to solve the mysteries of Until Dawn and increase your chance of survival. Haha, guess what we don't want to do? There's no increasing our chance of survival. Nobody gets to survive.
Ta-da!
I'll let them have their fun for now.
Rad, right?
Yeah.
But just around the corner
Look at these beauties.
is their worst night of all time.
Please is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
They gotta practice for when they want to hunt high schoolers.
Dad,
Yeah?
he thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
Alright, let's go.
Here goes.
At the shooting range. Yo, we can do this. Right, R2. Boom. Got it. I'm amazing. There we go. They really had all this stuff, like, lined up here and set up here. Perfect.
Wow, nice shooting, Tex.
Alright, I'm bad.
Not when you do that, you don't. You're not.
Case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Oh yeah. This one, the far one. Look at me go.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
That was so far away. What do you mean? All right. So what if I hit a moving target? Then what? This game doesn't like you being mean to Mother Nature, but I don't know if you read the stream title, but I said nobody survives until dawn. And I mean nobody. Oh, that's so brutal. I've never done that.
Do that! Chris, that is so effed up!
I've never done that.
That poor little cut was alive about 10 seconds ago!
Oh, come on. Squirrels are just rats with bushy tails.
What's wrong with rats?
Not believe you just did that. Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, the game doesn't like it if you mess with Mother Nature because then you get jump scares like that, where animals will start hating you.
Hey, look, our cable car's coming. Let's grab our ride.
So let's see how many animals I get to just be really antagonistic against me from here on out. Oh, now we're walking as Chris. We don't need to look at that clue again. Oh, I can't walk fast as Chris. Oh yeah, I can. Just not very fast.
It's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
Oh, Chris was probably downstairs passed out. He was the other guy passed out. I was like, was Chris even there? That's who Chris was. Okay.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked to keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Crazy.
That is kind of creepy. All right, well, let's unlock the door and go in.
For you.
Oh, real gentleman.
Of course, of course. Oh, all right. I thought we were immediately going into the cable car. I guess it's like right here. All right. Well, I guess Sam is just gonna.
And I thought the car was closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we can look at stuff.
Looking time at
Blackwood Pines Hotel and Sanatorium.
How long is this gonna take?
What a crazy place to set up house.
Oh, I had to wait. I was like, can I like stop reading this?
Rich. Family bought a mountain.
How do you buy a mountain anyway? All right, let's look at stuff. What's happening here? A camera directly into a bathtub. Oh. Into the... Is that where we were? Not entirely sure. Interesting. Oh, I hear a noise. That might be the cable car. Let's go get it. Hooray!
Finally. You coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
Probably buy a mountain with money, if I had to guess. But who owns the mountain? Who do you buy it from? The government just own all mountains and you just have to like buy it from them? How does the transaction work? Who do you call up being like, hey, I'd like to purchase your mountain? One mountain, please.
Here we go.
That's just, I don't know. I can't like imagine doing that.
It's the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary.
Yeah, nothing bad could happen.
Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good. Good.
I mean, we could have all just had like a bowling night or, you know, something way more casual and
No,
not creepy, but
it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
I'm sure everybody will be happy about being here.
Talk.
You know what? Let's just stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
You know what? You're right.
As soon as you get up and meet another person, they're all gonna have the same thing. Like, this is kind of weird, right?
Great. Josh sat in the back of the room. I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back.
And?
And next to Josh. That's how we met.
One little thing.
And became friends to this day.
Match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the fact that
Almost
she
like the
was
butterfly
like
effect.
3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra. I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone.
Also, not cool to blame the girl in a situation like that, but also that was elementary school.
Entirely. Boom.
but I feel obligated to throw that out there. We made it up. I was gonna say someone is waiting for us. Jess, that is not. I don't know what face that is. That is the scariest face I've seen in my life. She's not smiling. She's just like, she already looks dead. Confident. Oh, this is Mike's new girlfriend. Trusting, irreverent. I think she was there last year though, so she was there. But, seems like some drama might be happening.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
New people. Shouldn't you know both of us? Alright, now we're playing as Jess. What goodies can we find? Maybe those new people.
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
No. I won't do it. Alright, just kidding. I'm not about to delay this so long. Oh, I guess I could have just held it in. I had to let go of the button to let go of the button.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed up my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. It's all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
I don't believe it.
Hey,
Chris.
I'm just doing like Sam taught me. Other people's private thoughts.
I'm turning Chris into a monster.
Playground.
Do not be a jerk.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining?
I want the characters to hate each other as much as possible.
give that back, you tool.
Do or die. That's my motto.
Oh, you're such an idiot. Maybe nosy Nancy shouldn't go nosing around in other people's nostrils.
I feel like Chris is set up to be like a kind of nice guy, and I'm like making him
Come on.
evil.
Tell us. You can totally keep secrets.
Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually.
Alright, let's just get up to the lodge already.
So she doesn't even tell him that she's with Mike.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit.
You waiting for somebody?
See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow.
I was unsure if they were high schoolers, but based off this behavior, it's like, yeah, they're 100% still in high school. No offense to high schoolers out there, but kind of offense.
They built the lodge like right where the cable car ends.
Alright, we get to meet Emily. I'm interested to hear other people's opinions of Emily, because I don't know, I might have some hot takes, we'll see. Intelligent, resourceful, persuasive. This is Emily. She's going to be an interesting character from here on out. And then Matt. Matt is pretty great. He's Emily's new boyfriend. Motivated, ambitious, and active. And I think... So what was it? I think Emily was with Mike. So yeah, there's already some crossover of stuff. But I'm pretty sure all these people were there in the year ago. Now we're carrying the bags. I feel like Matt is probably the character that would be me. Like, if I were in this scenario, I would most closely relate to Matt. I would end up getting conned into carrying people's stuff for them. That's generally just like a nice overall dude.
Everyone up here again.
Definitely not gonna feel like a regular party. I mean, what do you think?
Oh hey, look who it is! He didn't learn from his prank a year ago. He's still out there pranking people. But this is Mike. This is Emily's ex. Oh, spicy drama. Intelligent, driven, and persuasive. Okay.
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Who'd win in a fight between Matt and Mike? I don't
We're
know.
all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, it's spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Oh, I hate it. I hate being the third wheel in like a weird argument like that. Nope. Nobody's allowed to have friends. Everybody needs to hate each other.
Michael, you gotta step off. Emily and I are together now.
How low can I get the bars
It is.
of everyone's relationship with each
I'm
other?
not gonna tell you again. Do we understand each each other?
Well, I thought maybe we could move past all this.
I was so serious.
Yeah, fine.
Mike.
I just made Matt scary.
No, it's totally cool. I'm just gonna head down the road, be all mature and shit by myself over here.
Uh-huh.
Peace.
I think you got the message.
Kind of hot when you get all alpha, you know that?
Uh,
Oh, crap.
What?
I hate when that's, like, defined as alpha. It's so cringe.
The way.
The bags?
Yeah. All the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Sam isn't gonna, like, meet us there?
I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Let's... Yeah, I just want people to hate each other as much as
I really
possible.
don't think you should head back down the trail by yourself.
Seriously?
It's cold out, and it's getting dark.
You're gonna protect me from it being dark out?
Hey, isn't this the alpha thing you wanted?
Come with you. Nobody's gonna steal it.
Matt, are you kidding me? You can't leave me alone for 5 minutes? You really think that little of me?
That's not what I meant.
Why can't you just listen to me? Why do you have to question everything I say?
I'm sorry, Em. I'm just trying to be helpful.
If you want to be helpful, then you can help get everything up to the lodge as quickly as you can, okay?
Okay.
Poor Matt.
Whatever you want.
I also kind of think that Mike would probably win in a fight. I would root for Matt, but Matt doesn't really feel like a fighter to me. He doesn't really seem like somebody who's ever gotten into, like, fights. Mike, I could definitely see at least, like, roughhousing in some sense, and that translating over into some sort of fighting ability. Ooh, do we have here? I think this is the last character we meet. Ashley has a crush on Chris. Ooh, academic, inquisitive, and forthright. What's happening with Ashley? Ashley, was she there a year ago? I don't remember where she was. And sort of the involvement of the stuff. Oh, right, we're looking through a thing. What can we find? What can we find? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's Jessica. There. Oh, something spicy. Where did Emily go?
A little friendly. Not in the friend zone kind of way.
Uh-oh.
I might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Drama. Okay.
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to
No, you definitely did. You meant to scare.
Scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine, it's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing?
What? Nothing's happening. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think it'll be more friction if he sees Mike and Emily talking. Oh.
Bitch. Seriously? Emily?
Emily just conned Matt to carry all her bags just so she can go back and talk and hug Mike.
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him? Ever?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Poor Matt. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. Alright, I think the gang is almost all here. Oh, right, we didn't even do this yet. Let's check the phone. Will be a classic millennial. I don't know if that works for this age range or not.
I'll just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have?
I hate being witness to stuff like this.
Military guard come to take me into custody.
Let's... Oh, we have to have conflict, right? Perfect.
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey!
Oh, get him.
Oh,
Take that.
great.
I'm gonna beat you.
You know that? Where are you hiding, little chick?
Where could I possibly be hiding?
Oh,
Mike, you need to be a little quicker. Oh. Oh, no, I should have let her get hit. Dang it. I should have let her get hit. Alright, I think the guidance takes place here, where it's telling us, hey, it's probably be good if we don't hit the bird. Oh, we don't get to hit the bird yet? I'm pretty sure the game gives you a chance to hit the bird. Spoilers.
Got me. Fair enough. Okay.
What is this music that's playing? Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do.
Fight for me, Michael. I know all.
But sometimes, the more fun thing to do is make everybody a monster. Look what you've done, Jessica. How could you do this?
Jess, what you did?
I know. Oh no. I'm so afraid. Oh no, sweetie birdie.
Oh, man.
Cold, Jess.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I'm so glad all these are just fictional characters that I have relatively low caring for.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sure it's alright though, right?
Michael?
Wow, you want to keep going after that?
Gotcha. Done. Done city.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right.
My. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica the Snake.
Yeah, Mike didn't even get a single hit in.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
I mean, you already know. We only like conflict over here. Nobody gets to be in love.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're really gonna get it.
What am I gonna
Also, Mike doesn't even deserve it if he's messing around with Emily.
I can think of at least one thing,
Yeah.
but you'll have to wait until later.
Ooh, later.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, sounds like... Jess, look out!
Oh, I was like, is the game actually gonna let them get hit by that?
Really close.
Yeah. Good to know I've got a hot BOD.
All set.
What is that?
Bodyguard on.
Oh, okay. I was like, what does that mean?
Oh, sexy and smart.
Roll up your tongue and let's get back to the law.
Why does that make her smart? Because she knows what an acronym is, or what? Oh man, I love it. Right, now... No, I think there's one more thing before we get into the cabin. I know the first chapter's pretty long. It is kind of setting up everything. Oh! Never mind, maybe that was the end of the first chapter.
Hello again.
Hi! I'm back for my hourly therapy session. I feel great.
Seems we hardly scratched the surface in our last session, so let's go a little bit deeper this time.
I mean, our last session was like 5 minutes, maybe.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety.
Oh, please do.
Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Alright, I got this. I'm great at being anxious. Everybody worries me? Let's do this. Men are always the problem. We know this. Alright, next page. Ace that one. I would say crowds, actually, probably. I wouldn't use scare, but I definitely dislike crowds more than I dislike planes. Planes are fine. I don't dislike them. I do have a minor fear of heights. Usually, it's fine. I think drowning would be worse. I think the thought of drowning would make me more anxious than the thought of falling from a high place. I don't know if that's the right way to answer that question or not. No, I like rats. I like rats. I don't like snakes that much. Snakes are okay if they're in a container. I do not like... I refuse to, like, hold a snake or anything like that. I guess guns are scary. I don't like the sound of guns. I remember my dad took me to, like, some sort of shooting range when I was, like, really young, and I, like, was so scared of the noise, I just, like, ran and just, like, hid in the car while he continued to do whatever. I think cockroaches are worse than snakes. I don't like bugs at all. Look at that, you get to learn so much about me. I generally don't fear either, but definitely out of these two pictures, this clown is one of the scariest things I've ever seen. But I don't generally have a fear of clowns. Gore or crows are scary. Oh, I wonder... If I put crows are scary, is the game going to keep jump scaring me with more crows? I kind of want to do that. Or gore. Gore is probably worse. You know, I'm going to see what happens if I put crows. I don't actually think they're scary, but...
Did that startle you?
You're my biggest fear now.
You're doing very well. Don't be nervous.
Am I getting all the questions right?
Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers.
Wait, you think I was going too slow? Come on now.
Will find this experience.
Fine. No, I hate spiders. Spiders are the worst. Dislike, get it off my screen. Thank you. Dude, I want to just keep putting crows. What does this game do if I just say that crows are like the scariest thing ever? I would say needle. I don't... needles definitely make me a little bit nervous, but usually it's fine. Zombies? Yeah, the idea of a real zombie probably is more scarier than a real clown. Ooh, I fear dogs or crow. No, we're gonna keep riding the crow train. I would say a scary dog is probably scarier than a scary crow, but no, we gotta ride the crow train. Storms can be scary.
This is very interesting.
You've uncovered my intense fear of crows.
Spiders, zombies, and crows.
Wait, didn't I say that I didn't? Oh no, I did say I was scared of zombies.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
Alright, so... Are you gonna throw a zombie crow with spider legs at me?
Well, I'm afraid, once again, we're out of time, but I promise we'll talk again very soon.
I'll be the judge of that. We talk as soon as I get to the next chapter. You go stare out your window. I feel like as the patient, don't like I leave first, and then like, you know, he either walks me out or whatever.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit? Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, I think the game autosaves at like each chapter.
What's going on? Where's my sister?
So in case you quit and then start the game back up, you get this little previously on, so that way you know what's happening. Oh, I was gonna say, can I skip it? I don't know if I can skip it or not. I wouldn't be against skipping it because
I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my
I want
pals back
to play as much of this as I can.
Blackwood Winter Getaway. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you and just share some moments that we'll never forget.
It's a long recap.
For the sake of my sisters.
I need to go find Sam.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
So I got moved to the back and next to Josh. That's how we met. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Well, that's the perfect segue into the next part. Yeah.
Man,
Jealousy.
It's bigger every time I climb it.
9 hours until dawn.
It's the same to me.
And there, alright, we officially meet Josh now. And then Beth's brother, complex, thoughtful, and loving.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
What do you mean? You were fine with leaving your cell phone in your backpack. What?
Funny you should say that.
There's a bunch of people here to talk to.
Oops. Hey guys. Get up here okay?
Yeah. Oh, a little less, but
I think everybody's already angry.
What's up with him?
Who's watching us? I do not want scary murder man to watch me.
Yeah, man.
Let's start some gossip.
So Matt and Emily are a thing now, right?
Yeah, so it seems.
I mean, what's Mike think of that?
I have a feeling Mike's already got his hands full, you know what I mean?
Do we know what he means?
Damn it. This freaking thing.
Jess didn't tell us anything.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in, they're just all locked.
There's gotta be like a window around the corner we can get open or something.
Wait a second, are you saying we should break in?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
I've definitely done that.
Not if I don't report you. Lead the way, coachies.
I remember doing that when I was younger, like middle school, high school age, where like I would get home like right before my parents would, and then like the door would be locked and I didn't have my key. I definitely had to break into my own house, probably on more than one occasion. Nobody's allowed to be happy.
You doing all right?
Yeah. Aside from being kind of cold.
All right, and these two like each
Feeling
other.
vaguely creeped out by this place.
It's kind of weird being back up here, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll just leave it at that. Let's go, Josh. Lead the way.
Ashley was looking pretty hot today, right? She's like a sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? Now I just want to rip that Parker right off of
Oh yeah,
her.
Josh is kind of a little
Snow
creepy.
Angels, right?
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah. No, conflict. That's the name of the game here.
Banger. Maybe Michael take up the case.
Wait, will you back off already?
Relax. Just checking to see if there's some blood flowing down there.
Yeah.
He's so uncomfortable right now. I've been there.
These beautiful mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect, ripe scenario just dripping with erotic possibilities? You and Ashley alone at last.
With only 8 other people around.
You've been a perfect gentleman. Now, you come in for the kill.
Yeah, you deserve it. She doesn't get to have an opinion on it. She gets no consent. You just do it.
How can you not know?
What if it's like weird? What if she might not like want to be friends with me anymore if I try something like that?
I mean, weren't you just listening? You gotta buck up, bro. Grow a pair.
That part is somewhat true, though. If you don't ask, you will never know.
So, how
And if it's something you really want to do, you should definitely at least ask.
I didn't say I had a plan.
You sounded like you had a plan. You better deliver, Cochise, or else you got 4 lovely ladies who are gonna be freezing their buns off. And last time I checked, that's not a good way to get laid.
Oh shoot.
Who is Josh trying to get with? I feel like every woman here is in a relationship or has a crush on not Josh. So what is Josh's plan? I guess Sam. Sam might be unaccounted for in terms of any potential partners, but no thank you.
Well, we got
Sam deserves better than Josh. Alright, let's, we pushing this way. Oh, well, we gotta do it again. I thought I could just hold it in. There we go. We bust right in here. Easy. I mean, can we get this window open? Ah, perfect landing. Very smooth.
Oh, I'm okay. Should have paid more attention in climbing class.
Climbing class?
You mean Jim?
Okay.
You know, with the climbing up the rope.
I don't think I've ever done that. I know exactly what he's talking about. I've seen it in movies, but I've never done that.
I don't think so. Here, use this.
Ah, yes, fire. Isn't this cabin made of wood as well? Only good things can happen.
Whoa, Chris, I just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
What is it?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got some deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that.
That just confirms... Actually, no, that doesn't confirm between high school and college.
Deodorant gonna help.
Spray on, it's a can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gotta make a flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter.
Oh, what are these guys doing in their spare time?
Bingo. Alright, so you got this.
I think there might be a murder man on the mountain that knows how to make a flamethrower.
In the dark for a
We could ask him for help.
Nope, but I'll do it.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
That's such a weird line delivery. Alright, so we're just walking around playing with fire. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you immediately find a totem that has something to do with fire. Which I will have something to say after we watch it. We hear a woman screaming and a woman burning to death. That looked kind of like, maybe like Emily. And the only thing I'll say about it is this is such a misleading thing, as that totem has nothing to do with the fire that we're holding in our hand. That is a different fire altogether, which is very interesting. Oh, more clues. But the game definitely plays with you like that. Ex-janitor convicted for arson. Oh, speaking of fire. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. I know we need to get to the front door of the cabin. So let's go... Must be this direction. Yeah, I don't like this camera angle. Something about it is very, very creepy. Alright, we need to get to the bathroom, right?
Huh.
Oh, it's the whole family. Cool. Why is that a clue? Not entirely sure. I don't like the scary music and the creepy sounds. What? That door just shut by itself. That door just shut by itself. Hello? Can we go in? Huh. Huh. Alright. Sure, we'll come into the door that shut by itself. Nothing weird will happen. I don't remember this room at all. Oh no, this is the front door.
Hi, Chris. Very funny.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
Who else would it be?
Maybe like getting the lock open or something.
On it.
Alright. So we need to make our way to the bathroom, I believe. Alright, so we're going this way. And we are going up here. Only because I know 100% where the bathroom is. And wait. I know it's upstairs. I actually might be wrong about where exactly it is because it might be to the right. I think going to the right might have actually been a faster way. I think it's over this way. Yeah, I should have definitely just went to the right. Almost positive. I'm almost... Wow, where is it? Am I not going the right direction? Oh, no. I think I've gone the entire wrong way. Oh, dude, I think I went the entire wrong way. Where in the... Wait, ooh, wait. Did I just walk past a door? Oh, here we go. Oh, that was scary. Here we go. There's a door here. Oh, that one's locked. What? Where's this bathroom door? I could have swore it was, like, right there. I don't remember it being hidden. What is this? Alright. Did I walk past it? Was it to the left? Was it even more to the left? Oh my gosh. I hate it. I really wanna... really wanna get to the bathroom. Right? It is... No, it's 100% upstairs. I know where I'm going. Right? Is it just this way? Alright, there's a door here. Maybe it's here. This doesn't really seem like where a bathroom would be. And I don't think this is it. Oh, here it is. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now to just grab the thing. It'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, grab it. Oh, I hate that jump scare so much. Oh, I'm so glad I knew it was coming, though. Alright, well, we got the spray can.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
I'm on it. We're fine. Yeah, see? And there's not even any choice. So the fire that Chris is holding, there's no choice involving it that even comes up at all. That's why it's like... That totem is so, like, misleading.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
And so will that dog thing. What even was that?
Yeah.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger.
Oh, it was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby.
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna be a big boy soon.
That thing did look pretty scary at a very quick glance.
Home, sweet home.
Sweet is not the word I use.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to be inside. Even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna make a flamethrower.
This barely looks any different.
Yeah, nobody's been up here.
Even with all the police coming in and out?
Not a lot of action up here lately.
Nope.
What's up, party people?
Hi.
Hey,
Where do you guys come from? Oh, awkward.
Make yourself at home, bro.
Will do.
Yeah, come on in. Take a load off. Have whatever you want. Just take whatever you want anyway, right?
Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
No. You deserve this. We're gonna challenge. Yeah, sure.
What the hell were you doing with M out on the trail?
What?
I saw you and M. The telescope.
Before? We just ran into each other.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while, so we hugged and I said hello. Is that against the law?
Maybe. Nope. Nobody's allowed to have friends.
Right. Right. I'm sure it's all it was.
You know what? You can think whatever you want. It's a free country.
Watch yourself, Mike.
Yeah, there's no parents, there's no adults. I can do whatever I want on this mountain. There's Emily.
Oh my god, that is so gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole? I mean, seriously, can she be any more obvious? No one wants in on your territory, honey.
Excuse me?
Except for you did.
Say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness too loud?
Sounds like someone's bitter she didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's all a big cattle call with that dreamboat. Congrats, you're top cow.
Cuts real deep calling Miss Homecoming a cow.
Oh yes, Miss Homecoming, that means so much. Yeah. Fight!
You're making everyone uncomfortable, Jess.
Jealous much? Emily too frigid for you too.
Hey, that's uncalled. Look,
Whatever.
Poor Matt.
I don't give a crap what you think.
At least I can think. 4.0, bitch. On a roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a job.
Who needs grades when you've got all the natural advantages you can handle?
Oh, please.
You couldn't
Why
buy a
not
lucky
get
little
both?
Red with your skanky ass.
Are you serious? Do you think that's insulting?
That bitch is on crack or something.
Provoke.
Jessica, you need to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm about to get right up in your business, you bitch.
Everyone's gonna kill each other before I get the chance to kill them.
Get real.
Stop it! This is not why we came up here. This is not helping. It's not what I wanted. If we can't get along for 10 minutes, then maybe we need a little bit of a break, right?
Yeah, everybody needs to go in different
Why
directions.
don't you check out the guest cabin, the one I told you about?
Yeah, alright.
Go all by yourself.
Wanna go do that?
Any place without that whore.
It's right up the trail.
Yeah, you won't get lost or anything.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, you can calm down now, Matt. Unless I make you and Emily fight as well.
So, Josh, should we get this fire going?
Where's my bag?
Huh?
My bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening? Oh my god, don't you remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all over that girl at the counter?
Well, I mean, she was asking about my letter jacket.
Right. She gave a shit about your designer letter jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my god, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think I'd forget my bag?
That would be crazy.
Do you?
Guess not.
You must have left it down by the cable car.
Yeah, go down and get it.
Come on, hon. We'll be back soon.
And then we can get warm.
We can get very warm.
At least they're going together.
Okay, let's go.
It would be really funny if she'd be like, no, you go by yourself. I don't want to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath.
That... Well, actually, no. If they're at the cabin for the weekend, I could see a bath. I'm just like, if you're here for, like, a night, why are you taking a bath? That is a little strange. But if they're there for the weekend, then understandable.
Works for me.
Oh, nice pun.
How far is this cabin anyway?
This cabin is the coziest, most romantic love den you will ever lay your eyes upon.
You've never even seen it.
If we ever make it.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
I'll be the judge of that.
Maybe you will get lucky.
Hey, porn stars. Gonna need these.
Porn star?
I'd pay to see you.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
No worries, man.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way to entertain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is a one-track mind. He really needs to find a better hobby or something.
Oh,
Oh, nothing crazy is gonna happen in the dark.
Josh was flirting with me.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
What?
I can't tell if both of them were considering or what was happening there. I am going to take a quick pause here right quick. I need to make a phone call. My mom was calling me, and I need to talk to her about something, so I'm going to make it really quick. I'm just going to be pause for a couple minutes here, and then I will be right back, and we'll just stay on this pause screen. All right. Sorry about that. Everything should be all good to go. But that was an important matter, so we back. Let's go ahead and just pick up right where we left off. Got Mike and Jess heading for their guest cabin, love cabin, whatever they plan on doing. I don't really plan on seeing anything, but we'll just see where the game takes us.
Hey, Hot Lips. Photo booth?
All right. Read my mind.
Really?
Okay.
Actually, probably looks like it would make for a nice background. All right. Perfect.
Good effort. Next time I get to
What was wrong with my picture?
Okay, but
I think it was perfect.
Holding the thing all like backwards and forwards at the same time.
Okay, let's go. I've got cabin fever.
Fine. I better see that picture as your new profile picture.
Brr, it is freezing out here.
That's something I can help you with.
And how are you gonna do that?
I got a few things in mind.
The creators of this game really only had one thing on their mind the entire time creating this. But it fits the vibe so well. This is like so stereotypical, like high school, like thriller, like slasher, slasher, like 90s thing.
She can cut in on what we got going on. Maybe if we're lucky, she'll try and follow us out here and get eaten by a bear.
Why are you worried about Emily right now? Argue.
Yeah, she's a handful. But maybe ease up on her. She's still kind of torn up from being dumb.
Hello? Not my problem, Mike, and not yours either.
Yeah, Mike, you want Emily to get eaten by a bear, don't you?
No, I mean, of course not. I'm just saying it's not worth kicking her when she's down. Because I'd much rather spend my time getting down with you.
Emily upgraded anyway.
I did there. I did that for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, that was terrible.
But she better stay down is all I'm saying.
All right. How are our relationships looking? Oh, we're really romantic, but Jess does not like us as much. Jess and Emily like us about the same. Oh boy. We going this way? I think. Yeah, hit the button.
Guess this thing needs juice or something.
What?
Didn't Josh say there was a generator?
Fine. Why I have to put in so much work just to open a door? Oh, is there a totem on the ground? What could it be? Is it good? Is it bad? It's...
Wouldn't it be nice to fire up the jetty?
Is that red? Is that danger? Oh, who is that? What is that? Oh, like Ashley just got punched. Alright, so we gotta watch out for that happening, I guess. Alright, generator time it is.
Alright. Let's see.
Come on, and flip it.
Boom.
Perfect.
Nice one, Mikey.
And pull that. Come on. One more. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm amazing.
Woo, you are a wizard.
That's me. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Dang it! I'm not gonna remember every little jump scare. I hate it. He's right there. Why can't I see him? Also, why is he following us? Oh, whatever. I'm sure it's nothing. Alright, now we can go through the gate. Oh, right. Opening a door is hard. Alright, the right stick is different than the left stick.
Gates shall open.
As my magical power.
Good, right?
Yeah, totally. No, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I bring the hit.
What do I feel like something's bad's gonna happen? Okay, I guess not. We're just walking across a bridge. Nothing weird here.
You psyched yet?
I don't see anything on the ground.
Look psyched yet?
I am so psyched right now.
Can you tell?
Adventure. A sexcapade.
Mike is just trying to play it cool as hard as he can right now, and I don't think it's working very well. I think he's like overcorrecting. Where's this music coming from?
Police
Oh.
tape.
Fine, we'll talk to you about the police tape.
Hannah and Beth.
I think they'd clean it up.
Well, they never closed the investigation.
Okay,
So we're all just stomping all over the investigation grounds. What do you remember?
It's all such a blur. I barely even remember what happened.
I mean, you were kind of at the center of it.
what I remember is that we played a stupid, half-baked prank that probably got Hannah and Beth killed.
Hey, I mean, it's not
Yeah.
our fault they ran into the woods.
Yeah. How could anyone have expected them to do a dumb thing like that?
Ooh. Ooh. Look at Jess actually being the reasonable one here. Crazy. Don't feel like that's often that happens, but there you go. It can happen. Oh, what was that noise?
Did you hear that?
I heard something.
What even was that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's just a spooky noise for the sake of being a spooky game, but like, trying to think like what reasonably would make that noise out here.
Path block like this.
Oh, no way am I going back to the lodge, aka Wax Museum, to drink hot chocolate.
Yo, hot chocolate sounds really good right now. Oh, she's dead.
Fuck! Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey,
Oh, she's alright.
Holy crap, you scared the heck out of me.
how do you think I felt?
You didn't hit your head or anything.
As far as I can tell, I still have all 7 of my limbs.
It's a good joke.
Can you get out?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
Oh, we'll throw the flashlight down for you.
Alright, Jess, there's a cart. I think if you can.
I think I always jump down. I want to see what happens if I just like don't let Mike jump down.
Try.
Oh right, she needs our strength.
It's too heavy.
Try it again.
Alright, try it again.
It's super heavy.
Maybe you already loosened it a bit.
Come on, Mike.
I'm like pretty ripped and all, but I don't think I can move it. Any other bright ideas?
Oh. I've never gone this far through this.
Hey, so, babe, you see the little gap down there? Between the cart and the wall?
You're making her just go through this?
Maybe you can just, you know, like shimmy through it or something.
I appreciate your confidence in my physique, but I don't think the ladies are gonna fit.
From that angle, it looks like you could be okay.
Right. Okay.
Mike is just gonna refuse to jump down.
Okay, so why don't you either toss that light down or, you know, be a hero and jump down here to assist me?
Dude, I just want to see what happens if Mike just stays up here.
Jess, I'm gonna drop the light.
I've never had Mike do this.
Alive.
What?
Look, all right.
Yeah, look alive, because you're not going to for long.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so what happens now? They always travel through this thing together. See, you fit just fine. Well, I mean, it did look like a struggle, but... So what exactly happens now?
Jess!
Uh,
What the hell? What was that? Are you okay?
I saw something.
what'd you see?
What?
Something moved.
Okay, it's probably just like a bat or something. Alright, coming after you. Just stay put.
Okay, Mike. Oh my gosh.
Rabies.
Well, it's not gonna bite you.
Okay, that's what bats do.
There's a guy right behind it. Alright, sure. I guess we're fine. We go. I've never had Mike stay up there that long. I didn't know what would happen. I did know that that guy showed up, but I was like, does he actually do something if Mike just stays there? But they have to force it a little bit.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Shall we?
Yeah, maybe like get out of the spooky cave. Is there anything to see here? I don't remember there being too much interesting stuff in this little section of the game. Oh, outside of that.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Strong Guy.
Yeah,
What you fell over for?
yeah, I'm fine.
Oh god, you totally ate shit.
Thank you.
I did it just to brighten your mood.
Got my teeth.
For now.
That's a plus.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Alright. So I guess that happens.
Nelly, this place is giving me the willies.
Is there something this way?
The good kind of willies.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's like a totem back this way, isn't there? Is that what this is? Did I see something?
Cabin buster.
Yeah, I found a totem. Let's go. Let's look at our future. That's white. That's good. Oh! Look, something good will happen. Although I don't think that, I think that was Jessica, and I don't think she looked like she was in, like, a great situation there. Oh, no, I didn't want to see this again. My bad. Alright. I'm pretty sure there was a way off to the left. I think this is the way that we're actually supposed to go. But I might be wrong. Yeah, no, this is it. I don't like that murder man is, like, somewhere near us. It's very scary, but it's the beginning of the game. It's still early in the game. They can't kill anybody, right? That would be crazy. Oh!
You alright?
Close one.
Yeah, we need to get out of this little place.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to go.
Yeah. Alright. Peace out, minecart place. What is up here? There's probably some sort of clue. A mine danger map. Look at all those danger spots.
Fixer-upper.
Collapse support stuff, yeah. Not a lot of great stuff happening there. Alright. We're just walking through. When does this end? I feel like this has got to end soon, right?
Finally.
We can't stay in here forever.
Ray of hope.
Yeah, we're outside. Let's go. Except for how are we finding this guest cabin now? Where exactly is it? Okay. For some reason when I was walking forward, I was thinking it feels like I'm controlling Jess now, but I was not. Cabin. Let's go to the cabin. Nice and convenient sign placement just for us. Although, which cabin is it pointing to? Walk a little faster. Why is Mike walking faster than Jessica?
When Josh said cabin, I felt like Abe Lincoln.
Where do you see the Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
You wanna take a ride on Air Force One?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Save it for the stump speech, buddy. Ooh, a telescope.
Oh no, I hate this, I think.
Gonna look at the trees, gonna look at the clouds, gonna look at the cabin.
I know I said I wouldn't spoil jump scares, but I'm pretty sure there's one here that always gets me.
You alright?
I just saw someone at the cabin.
Okay.
No.
Let's see.
Oh, there's no one there. Oh my gosh. See, I hate it. Alright, I'm sure it's fine. Is there anything on this sign? Oh, it looks like wolves and bear and
Hey, Jess?
northwestern wolf, a grizzly bear, and Rocky Mountain something.
This posting says there's some brown bears up here sometimes.
Oh, an elk.
Oh, Michael, I have the best idea.
And what would that be?
Let's go hug a bear. Come on.
Perfect.
Come on.
Wait, that's where... Is that where we went?
Hug a bear.
So what, we want to go this way? There we go. Yes. Yes. Ladies first, of course. Oh, we gotta keep walking. Dude, this cabin is really, like, far away. Oh my gosh. Come on. It's gotta show up at some point. Actually, I know there's still some stuff before there. I guess this section was a little bit longer than I remembered as well. Oh, hey! There's one of those elk.
Watch out, bird brain.
What did I ever do to birds to deserve this? We'll be annoyed.
Rats with wings?
Oh, poor Mikey. Did the little birdie get your panties all bunched up?
These are gross. Like diseases and shit.
I think I found somebody else who has a fear of birds. Alright, oh, another bridge. This is the craziest path to get to this side cabin. It is insane. Yeah, I think this is where the next sequence of events happens, maybe? I don't know. Yes.
God damn it, Josh. Could you have at least cleared out the path before sending us up here?
That would be too nice.
What?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
Stand back, Debbie Downer.
Jump over. Perfect, look at that.
Boo! Show off.
Hey, Mike. You got something on your face.
Come on, Mike, you should have seen that one coming.
Okay. Well, if that's how it's gonna be.
Yes?
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Jess?
Oh! I hope you guys didn't care about a resolution to that.
Sammy!
What?
You wanna help me get this fire going?
Well,
No.
I was just getting into the bath.
She leave the door open.
Oh, do you need any help with that?
Hardy har.
Wait, what happens here? Obviously, we're not just, like, being Sam in a bath. They can't show that.
All right, Josh. Let's see if you know how to hook up
Oh,
the
right.
water in your big fancy lodge.
Alright, we can't take a bath because there's no hot water. Dang it. Come on, Josh. What was that?
What was that?
I just asked that. It was just a weird camera angle or something. Speaking of weird camera angles, what in the world? What is that? Oh yeah, this is where I need to go. I forgot there was a hallway, before I get to the main part of the lodge here. Gotta go downstairs.
Alright, peanut gallery, you know what? I got an idea for you.
No, I don't...
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that
Oh.
in this crazy place we used to have a spirit.
That's not the crazy idea I thought he had for 2 other people.
Those things are a joke, man. They don't do shit.
No way, bro. I mean, we used to do it all the time, me and... Well,
Josh, no hot water's kind of major oversight, don't you think?
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of need that.
You just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement.
Oh, nothing scary will happen in the basement. It's fine.
Guys, see if you can find the spirit board.
Chris, let's go find it. It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Well, those are fun.
Okay. Guess so.
Brad, you're not gonna regret it.
Chris doesn't seem to like this idea.
Ride along?
Oh, no, now it's just me and Josh. And by me, I mean Sam. But I'm controlling Sam right now. Down to the basement we go. Don't be weird, Josh. My, like, one request for you, please. Oh, I think one of my favorite small things happens down here, which I'm really excited about.
Hey, you notice how I gave Chris and Ash a mission together? thinking they could use some alone time.
Yeah, of course you were. Oh man, which one's this one? Maybe I was like, neither of them really breeds conflict.
Go for it. He's so paralyzed, thinking she's gonna shoot him down.
It's not gonna happen.
Which thing?
Well, neither. If he doesn't go for it, which knowing Chris, he won't unless someone's holding a gun to his head.
Ha, that's crazy. Why would you say something like that? What is this? Oh, it's just a picture of the three of them. Josh, Hannah, and Beth. August 13th? Or August, probably 2013. Josh and his lovely sisters, Hannah and Beth, looking great. Yeah, okay, it is dated for August 16th, 2013. Cool stuff. We going in here? No. Josh, which direction did you walk? Did you go this way? There he is. But yeah, one of my favorite little things happens, soon.
You know, Sam,
Yes, Josh.
I just wanted to say,
Uh-huh.
What?
it really means a lot to me that everyone came back this year, and you know, that you came, Sam.
Let's be weird about it.
I'll be honest. It's definitely weird being back here, but I think it'll help us all put everything behind us.
I wanted to have a good time, you know?
Oh, we're gonna have a great time. At least I am. We got...
Watch your step.
I think I can handle a little old set of stairs.
Yeah. And then she trips. Hello? I don't know why I started turning around and going back up. I did like a slight different direction on the analog stick and it did that. Alright, nothing to see in these old hallways and stuff here. Just gotta do a little one of these things.
Sorry to drag you down into the bowels.
Oh, just get me some hot water and I'll be super fine.
I mean, I wouldn't want you coming down here on your own.
That would be a little scary.
Well, it's definitely creepy down here.
Yep. Not a place to be on your own.
Why did you have to emphasize it like that? Yeah, get the bat. Get the bat. Let's confront him.
What's that doing here? Is that yours?
You bet it's mine. I used to play ball with my dad all the time. Of course, I
Oh no, you gave the creepy guy a baseball bat.
busy to hang out with me. Ah, we'll save it for the couch, right? Okay, let me see what I can do with this old hot water.
I got a little thing. I think those things usually mean that my choice meant something.
Here, can you hold this?
Sure.
What was that?
What was what?
Footsteps?
I ain't here, so I can see what I'm doing.
Josh, you didn't hear that? Don't tell me I'm just hearing things.
Hey, can you just keep the light
Alright, I had to do it
so
once.
I can see, okay?
I also was not in a position to hold still. If I hold it in my hand, there's no way that I'll actually hold still. If I want to make sure I do this successfully, I just have to set the controller on the desk. Oh my gosh, you have to like stay still for so long. There's no way I could hold that in my hand.
Okay, first things first. We gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple.
Nah, it definitely sounds complicated. That's like way too many steps. Why isn't there just an on switch? Well, speaking of an on switch. Oh, am I not doing it properly? There we go. It's on. Yeah!
That's more like it. Alright.
We did it!
Bye, girl.
That's what I was talking about. That's one of my favorite little moments is you can just leave Josh hanging for a high five. Oh, I love doing it. And it happens on accident so often because you have such a short time window to high five him.
What the hell is that?
That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
Yeah, that's not the time for this.
Just Josh and you.
Alright, that was a good joke.
You were really
feel like if my name was Josh, I would make that joke way too often for the people around me. Here we go. We'll get him back.
My God. Don't move.
What?
Something behind you.
Yeah, right.
No, no, no. He's gonna get it here.
Seriously. There's something back there.
Sam's got really good acting right now.
All right, your point.
30 love.
No, where'd you get the first point?
Does it start at 30?
No, 15.
Oh, you tried, Sam. Yeah, ping pong has a normal scoring system, I'm pretty sure. Why do ping pong and tennis have different... yeah, why do they have different scoring systems when they're like the same thing? But one's bigger.
The rhythm's like weirdly regular.
Nothing regular about it.
No? We'll just be concerned. Maybe I should have been heroic and sent her off on her own.
Go check it out.
I'm pretty sure no matter what, I'm pretty sure they both walk together anyway.
What if it's like a pipe that's about to burst or some problem with the furnace?
Unlikely.
If it were me, I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my watch.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Why am I going first? Nope. I was like, I'm not hitting anything. I just want to see what happens. Oh, that's the only thing I was able to do. Why is it locked?
Why are these doors locked?
I think it would have left me there forever until I did that.
Strangers!
But we're strangers.
What?
Hey!
What the hell?
You just got mucked.
Well, that's not a thing.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
What? Why would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I? Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Ping pong is the teenage angst phase of tennis, so it has to be different and be a rebel against the system. I love that.
But I wish I was. That was too good.
Ping pong is also better. Oh, he got his high five eventually.
Your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor.
Joke man.
So where I was gonna say, where did Ashley go?
About jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared. Admit it.
I was not.
Come on, you totally pissed yourself.
Josh,
Oh, there she is.
What in God's name are you wearing?
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence.
Oh, that's a good joke.
Okay, did you at least find the thingy?
I feel like Chris's humor is like, it hits like 50% of the time. It really is a hit or miss. Never in between.
just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. All right? So have fun. Oh, but watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
Yeah, I played ping pong when I was in 4th grade. The teacher had like a ping pong table in the classroom, and like before class we could like play, and we would sometimes have like ping pong tournaments, stuff like that. That's how I got introduced to playing ping pong, and then just random times throughout my life, anytime I get the chance to play ping pong, I'll do it. I think I actually used to have a ping pong table in my basement
Understand your feeling toward people who
a long time ago.
and worry about what others think of them.
What are we doing here in this therapy session?
Do you share this fear?
Oh shoot, I wasn't listening. Wait, what was it? A fear of... Oh, look, there's a spider. There's a spider in a jar. Dang it, what have I done to myself? I feel like that wouldn't be there if I didn't say that. I would say no, because I don't remember the question.
How do you feel about people who are afraid?
Why would you despise somebody who's afraid? I'm gonna say it anyway, but like I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Quite a fear of failure. Do you feel bad for her?
Do I feel bad for her? Maybe? I don't know. Let's just continue being a psychopath. I don't know.
Indeed, that is apparent from the choices you made.
Hmm? So what happens now? Have you learned more about me?
And now, let us investigate your feelings toward.
Oh, is this the thing?
Depth.
Is this the thing I think it is?
Would you value? Would you respect
Oh, no.
yourself and others?
Okay, I'll be honest with these ones. Let's do it.
Which would you say was most important in a person, loyalty or honesty?
I would say honesty. I like people telling it like it is.
Tell the truth, even if it resulted in an unpleasant outcome for a friend.
Yep.
What about honesty then, and charity?
Still honesty. Honesty is probably one of the highest things that I personally value more than others.
Overrated, I suppose. Better to be true to yourself than to help others in need, eh?
That made it sound like that was a really bad choice, though. Like, oh, you hate helping people? Ugh, disgusting. Get out of my office. It's like, I didn't say that. All right. Does this really only make it to like chapter 3? That's crazy.
It was just a prank, Han.
This game takes way longer to get through than I expected, than I remembered. I really thought this was a way shorter game.
Of the dreadful tragedy of Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here
I
together.
really can't skip these? That's crazy.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly.
Boom. Butterfly effect.
Excuse me? Did you say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness?
Stop it! Mike, why don't you check out the guest cabin, the one I told you about?
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, if it isn't apparent,
Did you hear that?
these things that are like, oh, this happened on the last time, these events happen no matter what you do. So, like, your choices are gonna make, Jessica and Mike go for the guest cabin in every scenario.
Yes?
And things like that.
Jess?
There's only very specific choices that really affect the outcome.
To communicate
Oh, this happens now?
You must free your mind of all preconceptions, drop all inhibitions, and generally give yourself over entirely to the will of others, sublimating your every desire to the whims of the spirit master, which is me.
It doesn't say that.
Will remove their garments at my sole discretion.
Chris, come on, this is serious.
Is it though?
Deadly serious.
Oh, shush it.
Yes, please.
Is it weird? I don't believe that, like, Ouija boards, like,
Let's see what
do anything, but also I'm, like, kind of too scared to ever bother using it, because, like, on that off chance that it does do something, like, why would you do that? I just don't get it. I don't think anything would happen, but I would never take that chance.
Hello? Pick up the phone. Spirit phone.
Uh-oh.
Abracadabra.
Come on.
If you can hear
What
my
is-
voice, give us a sign.
Yeah, like a peace sign or
Guys.
stop sign.
If you're not gonna take this seriously.
Okay. Is anyone there? Wherever there is.
Ooh. Where's it going? Where's it going?
Wait a minute.
Did you do that?
I didn't do anything.
It's moving again.
Oh.
What's it spelling?
Hold on.
How's this happening?
Are you moving it?
I swear it's just moving.
Oh, that's crazy.
Help?
How are we supposed to help?
I don't know. What does it mean?
We need to know who it is if we're supposed to help them.
Who needs help?
Who are you? Oh, here it goes.
Oh no.
S
I
S
T
E
R.
Ooh.
sister.
Uh-oh.
Sister?
Whose sister?
Oh, come on. Is this for real?
Shut up. Ask it whose sister.
Josh, it's gotta be.
I mean, yeah, who else's sister?
Okay, well, which sister is it then?
Ashley, ask who it is.
Why does Ashley have to be the one to do this?
Who are we speaking to? Beth?
Poor Ashley.
Is that you?
Oh. Oh,
Oh, God.
it is.
This is messed up.
Josh? Are you
Fine.
Are you sure? Because we can stop.
No.
Dude,
I thought we wanted to, like, not. I thought we wanted to forget about this sort of stuff.
Start.
this is actually Beth, I mean, we can find out what happened that night.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me think.
Let's just apologize. We don't need to antagonize a ghost.
Oh, Beth, we want to apologize for what happened last year with Hannah, and if you can hear this, please know that we are all so sorry.
You and
What a fun party night this has turned out to
really
be.
sorry, Beth, to both of you.
H-A-N-N.
Oh.
It's spelling Hannah.
Wait, it's still going.
K-I.
L. Oh my God.
Killed. Guys, what's she talking about?
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
We have to.
Just stay calm. I think it's saying that someone killed Hannah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Beth killed Hannah by dropping her. Yeah, let's just go straight for who.
All right. Okay. Who killed Hannah? Who was it? L. I. B.
The library. Maybe there's some.
Oh, there's a figure there. What was that?
O.
Proof. There's proof.
In the library.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Yo, I swear there was someone in the background. I'm not crazy, am I?
You know what? No, this is bullshit. This isn't real.
Josh, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I don't know if you think messing with me is somehow going to help me deal with my grief.
Oh wait, you're the one that wanted the spirit board, I think.
Cool.
Josh, no. You wanted to use the spirit.
There you go, Ashley.
Calm down. It's not
I
Ash's
don't
fault.
need this right now, okay? You guys are full of it.
What a fun party night. Oh man.
After him.
Ah, man. I mean, he'll be okay. Let's just give him some time.
I don't blame him. That was crazy. The pointer flew right off the table.
That was intense.
You were doing one hell of a job.
I wasn't faking anything. I think we should do what it says. We should look in the library.
Oh no, I think I hate the library. There was definitely something in the background, but I don't know if it was just like a mannequin of some sort or if it was like actually a person. It could have just been something that was in like the shape of a person but not actually one. I don't know. Alright, so now we can get a resolution to this. Yes. Come on.
Jess?
Come out.
Hon?
Wherever you are.
Light of my life? Jess?
Like maybe here.
Buddy? You
Come
there?
on. Haha.
Whoa! Christ!
That looks really similar to the skull that's on like the main, either the main title screen or like the cover of the game.
What the hell is that doing in there anyway?
That's a good point. Why did that just happen? Alright, we're not gonna address that at all? Okay. Are we just gonna look at it again? Yeah, why is that just like there?
Jess?
Very strange.
No. This is not funny.
Wait, where is Jess? Alright, I guess we'll just leave without her.
I totally promise I won't murder you when I...
Whoa!
No.
Alright, promises were made to be broken.
Wait, you have to see this. You have to...
I'm not
Go,
seeing it. No.
Wait, you recorded? Wait, so that was just like a 3-minute recording of nothing happening?
Scared, Jed. You can't just jump out at somebody. I'm in the middle of the woods. It's scary.
I'm sorry, did I scare you?
If we send that to anybody,
You're
I'm
what?
gonna kill you.
I
Ooh.
didn't know you had such a cute little ladylike scream, Michael. Guess you never really know someone until you've scared the pants off of them.
I guess we'll make him grumpy.
All right, fine. You win.
It's not a contest.
Really now?
Do win. Every time.
Oh, we're gonna make it a contest.
Whatever you say, babe.
Crying, Romeo. See where it gets ya.
Murder Man, leave us alone, please. Why? Why us? Oh, hey, a totem. A little trinket on the ground. Let's see what this has in store for us. Is this yellow? Is this good? Only good things? Oh, do we already see this one? Oh. Okay, I guess we already saw that one. So, are we going across... Oh, wait, didn't we already go? Did we go across this bridge? Oh, I think this is where we need to go. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Jess before Mike gets a chance to. This is like the third bridge that we've crossed to get to this stupid cabin. Alright, walking up some stairs. I think we're almost there. Right? I think there's one more thing that happens before we actually get to the cabin. Spoiler alert. We do, get to the cabin eventually.
No, probably just a squirrel.
Yeah, squirrels make that kind of noise.
Creep town.
Yeah, this is very creepy. I think we can see the cabin in the distance there.
What?
Do you hear that?
Oh!
No.
Murder Man, no.
Hello? Someone there?
Someone's definitely there. Yeah, let's throw stuff. Oh. Oh! That's not a murder man.
That thing almost killed us.
Alright, hold up. I'm getting another phone call. I just want to make sure everything's good. Give me like 1 minute real quick. Okay, that should be the last interruption of the night. We'll see. Let's go ahead and keep walking forward. I feel like there's this event here. And then that should be it here, right? Let's see.
Charming.
Yeah, I think that light in the distance is the cabin.
Wait, what?
The cabin. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this cabin. No, I don't think this is the cabin. I thought that was. Maybe I forget if there was something we could do inside there or not. Oh, well, I'm not turning back now. Oh my gosh, we've been walking forever. Oh my gosh. See, I know what things are gonna happen, but I never know the precise timing as to when. Come on. What are those noises?
I'm sure I want to know.
I think we're gonna find out. This doesn't look good. Ooh, this is kind of brutal no matter how you look at it.
It's horrible.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
I mean, given the way I'm doing this, I do have to kill it, but like, I don't actually know if this is like the better or worse thing to do.
Okay, bud. Hey.
Like, obviously it's bad, but like,
Quick for you.
oh, I feel like this is kind of gross.
Okay. Okay. How do I?
I can't watch this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh my gosh.
Mike, what did you do?
What the fuck? It came up.
Oh my gosh.
Run!
Yo.
I don't know.
Oh shoot, man, I actually successfully jumped. I didn't mean to do that. Mike was supposed to fall. Oh my gosh, something is chasing us. Shortcut. Alright, so I just missed it and they're gonna climb up anyway. Oh man. Yo, that like being pulled away reminds me of like the stuff in Stranger Things. I think this came out first, but like it gives me huge vibes of some monster out here trying to eat us. You're on your own, Jess.
Jess, get up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're safe.
That was close.
Everybody knows monsters can't come inside buildings. All right.
Holy crap, I feel like I just ran a marathon.
I mean, we kind of walked for how long?
Yeah, gotta be. Things are great.
Yeah, definitely a bear.
Hey, things not gonna come barging in. I promise.
How can you be sure?
Because I'm pretty sure bears don't know how to open cabin doors.
I've seen them open car doors.
What?
Oh, that's fair.
Where?
On the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't the internet, Jess. Right? This is real life. And I promise you that no bear or anything else is gonna open that cabin door.
Hmm.
You're right.
But promises were made to be broken.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's right about that.
Almost.
And there's no light.
Typical.
Where's the generator for here?
This is not the cozy chalet I was promised, Mike.
Yeah, it's a bit drafty or something, right?
Wait, I want to see. It just said butterfly effect update. Yeah, I forgot about like these things. Is that this one here? Mike came to Jessica's aid reluctantly. Jessica didn't appreciate Mike's reluctance to help. Mike failed to impress under pressure. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, you have little things that. So there's like Sam found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar, and so like we can see like, oh, but that needs to be finished at some point. Things like that. So these butterfly effect things are really cool. What is this one that's still left? Matt side with Emily during the fight with Jessica. I guess that'll have some consequences at some point. And then we have stuff like this. Yeah, this is like the flirting thing. Yeah.
Well,
Those are really cool though.
fireplace.
Well, we don't need a fire to heat things up.
Everyone knows that everything on the internet is 100% factual. Abraham Lincoln said so himself. Good comment.
A lady would like to cuddle up with her man by a nice cozy fire bathed in atmospheric mood lighting.
Right. It'll get plenty toasty once we're rubbing up against each other.
Mike,
Yeah.
fire and mood lighting.
Yes. My lady.
On it, Mike. You can do it. All right. Pretty sure this doesn't take that long to do. Why are we... Oh, right. This is like a lantern.
Ah.
There we go. We got the light.
Take care of the mood lighting.
Perfect. What about the fire, though? Okay. We gotta, like, put it all in. Oh. One at a time, I suppose.
Right. Logs are ready to go. Just need a match.
Where would we get a match? Let's see if we can find one. Oh, just kidding. What about a book on Native American myths and legends? Okay. Oh, hey, bears. Okay, so the bear...
Unless you want to make out with an ice sculpture, I suggest the fire going pronto.
Oh, here we
We
go.
aren't the only ones to meet the friendly neighborhood terror bear.
The vision, dream of the future, ward a spell protecting against evil spirits. Something about the arrow. Maybe some sort of hunting ground? Yeah. I think I saw the word hunting ground. Okay. That's cool. So there's maybe some Native American stuff going on here. Oh, hey, a gun!
Look at this.
Is it a fire?
No. Way cooler.
It is cooler because it doesn't start a fire. Oh, this is so bad. Never do this to somebody.
Freeze!
I am.
That's the best response.
I'm gonna smack you on the head if you don't stop pointing that thing at me.
You resisting arrest?
What if that thing is loaded?
Oh, that's a good point.
Mike is so stupid.
Michael,
What?
put it down.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing to see here. Move along.
I'm like lowering Mike's chances with everything that I do with him. Which is fine with me. I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Ah, right. Here we go.
Shit. Fuck. Mike.
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Where is it?
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Gone. It is gone. Okay.
What's gone?
Slow down. What is gone?
My freaking phone, Sherlock.
Can't find it?
Crap. No. I must have dropped it.
I actually think I wasn't looking when it happened, but I didn't it fall out when we were running?
I can't lose my phone. My parents will kill me.
You can always get a new one.
That's like my fourth one this year.
you need to stop getting new phones. Hello?
I'll have you look for it.
It's gotta be outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go outside?
Don't think we want to go out there right now with the bear. Or whatever.
The bear.
Fine.
You can just use my phone. Oh, hey, is this like... Yeah, hold up. This is like a match. I want these.
Looky. Who's gonna fire up some nookie?
You've been dying to use that line since
Ugh.
you got here, haven't you?
Unfortunately, probably. Alright, we got this. Boom. Oh, I'm amazing.
Man 1, fire 0.
Actually, I see one fire.
Bravo.
All right, my lady. What comes next?
I think. Well, I wish we had some booze.
Where are we getting some of that here?
Well, if I'd have known that ahead of time.
I don't know. I'm kind of just. I'm not feeling it yet.
It's too early in the night. Yeah, let's just make Mike even worse.
Maybe we just need to jump into it. You know, like jumping into a swimming pool.
What?
Maybe we should start with a little making out and see where it goes from there.
Oh, that's exactly what he said to Hannah a year ago. Oh, that's so bad. Apparently he used that all the time, but that's I cannot believe that you would say those exact words.
What about them?
Close them, please?
There's just no one out
What if the
there.
bear sees?
I feel like someone's watching us. I don't like it.
Jess, really, it's fine.
I really don't like it.
No! I don't like it either. What is this, like, heat vision? Oh, wait, shutters? So these shutters here. Okay. I think it's fine. Nothing happens here, right? Yeah. Shut 1. Shut 2. I'm pretty sure only one more scary thing happens here.
Voila.
But I don't know if they cut away from it first or not.
Now, where were we?
Hmm?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little freaked out, and it's hard for me to like keep this up. And
What? Keep what up?
look, I act all super confident and like a total sexy babe and everything, but underneath, I gotta be honest, I'm really kind of insecure.
Character development. The left one's better, so I'm gonna make him pick the right.
Oh,
And that's only by comparison.
What?
don't give me all this scaredy cat.
Oh, it's like the worst thing to say.
It's true.
Sounds complicated.
Well, maybe I'm complicated.
Great.
What? You're not a one-dimensional character with only like one personality?
I thought you were a what you see is what you get sort of girl.
What's that supposed to mean? That I'm easy?
No, I mean,
Yes, in his mind, yes.
complicated.
Michael. You're kind of a dick, you know that?
There you go. Call him out for it.
Part of me wishes you weren't so cute.
And the other part?
See if you can find a blanket and maybe we can snuggle up a bit by the fire and
I cannot believe that Mike still gets a chance after everything he's done so far.
you are.
Okay.
Okay, is this where the scary thing happens? Or is there a step that I'm still missing? I'm not sure. What is this?
Oh, Michael. Blankets?
What about this?
This'll lighten up the mood a little. Why, are you okay?
What are you doing?
I was just shocking you.
I know it's
Or shocking myself.
but you broke them.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Wiring or something.
You've got
Who is that supposed to be? Tennis photo? Oh, that's Hannah. Okay. Is there anything in here? Yeah.
Did you find them?
Blankets?
Yeah, still looking.
What's in here? I don't remember this part at all, actually. Oh, blankets. I don't know why I do not remember finding blankets at all.
Anything
Please stop. Mike, please stop.
I think that can be arranged.
Oh, I forget. Does it cut out here? Oh no, here we go. What was that?
What is that?
Oh boy. Oh, I hate this.
No, please.
I'd be freaking out even more if I didn't know what was gonna happen. But I do know what's gonna happen, and I'm still just like, I don't like this. That's why I don't do well with horror games. All right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is the way we go. Yeah, this is the way we go. Hey, what's this? Hey, it's a cell phone. Hey, look, your cell phone came back.
It's your phone.
What?
Yeah, why did your phone just come back?
How is it my phone?
I don't know. It just
Came through the window.
Oh, for fuck's sake, god damn it.
what?
Those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with us and
Yeah.
getting down to business.
No, I think the bear just was giving it back.
Hey! Yeah, pricks! That means you! I know! You're out there.
No, not the murder man.
You wanna ruin our fun that bad? Well, guess what? You can't! You can't ruin our good time because my and I are gonna fuck! That's right, we are
All right.
sex, and it's gonna be hot! So enjoy it because I know we're going to!
There you go. You tell him.
Give me a break!
Give you a break, huh? How about give you a break all of your bones? What a place to stop there. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. I'm sure whatever's going on here is way more enjoyable.
I don't know. I don't know if I wish they were or if I wish they weren't.
Guess we should find out.
Oh, do I hate this part too? I forget if we're as far as I think we are. I'm pretty sure I don't like the library. Oh boy.
Josh looked really freaked out at the seance.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like he was keeping it together, but
Do you think we shouldn't have mentioned his sisters?
it's why we came back up here.
Yeah.
But not to, like, have a seance. Maybe we went too far.
Maybe. Oh, what the?
Holy crap!
What is that?
I think so.
Is that a button?
Look,
What?
there was something behind the books.
What is that?
Is it a button?
Why would there be a button?
That's a good question.
Should I push it?
That's what buttons were for.
Yeah, push all the strange buttons you find. Push it. Oh!
That explodes.
Are we like in a movie?
A
right
secret
now?
bookcase or secret doorway.
Leave it to the Washingtons to have secret passages in their house.
That is kind of
We
crazy.
didn't even know this place is super old.
So, should we take a look?
Yeah, after you.
No.
This is where we find information, right?
Gee, thanks.
Come on, let's go. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no. Oh no, I hate it. Oh no, why did I say I was scared of spiders? I don't remember that ever happening before. Oh. Hate this game sometimes. Portrait photo.
What?
Whoa, is
What did you
this?
find?
Okay. Anything else? Is there nothing else? Okay, I guess we'll go back out. Wait, is there more to do in there? I'm very confused. Can I go this way? I'm so scared every time I walk in here. So there's that. Wait, is there more to this? There we go. I'll take them and bleed them like pigs and rip their soft white skin off. Fucking 16 years waited for the pretty. Oh my gosh. That is messed up. I think it's kind of going to scare her more if she sees it.
I don't want to freak you out, but look at this.
What? Chris, what is that?
I think this might be what the spirit board wanted us to find.
The clue?
Uh,
It's a letter.
Let me see it.
It's
Josh right now.
True. Josh? Josh, where are you? Where did he go? Did he go down to the basement? Why did that door open for us? I don't like things that are happening here. Mommy. Alright, I just see a white glint in the distance. We're going towards it. We're continuing to go towards it. Oh, I forget.
I think someone was actually after Hannah and Beth.
Is there anything on this side here?
That would be really messed up.
No, nothing worth looking at, I'm pretty sure.
So,
Whew.
I've just been thinking about something I saw earlier with Sam.
What?
There was like this wanted poster, like full-on Western style, you know?
So?
Uh-huh.
Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what you're saying, there's some criminal up on the mountain with
They
us?
literally said in the news thing that, it was never found.
Wait, what guy?
The guy who threatened the Washingtons. I mean, he said he wanted to take revenge by burning the whole place down. And then I found that crazy psycho letter.
Chris, if this is your way of trying to make me feel
I don't think he's trying to make you feel better. Shaking doors.
That was Josh.
Oh, that was Josh. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, we should investigate. No, we gotta be able to get through the door. How are these doors working? Come on. Come on, Chris, you can do it. Oh! Oh, that's the guy from the thing. Wait, he punched us, not Ashley. What is this guy? Oh, this is not what I thought would happen. This is... I have the whole sequence of events completely wrong. Okay. Oh, balloons. What is going on? Who is this?